Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about this Genesis glider here that I've been showing you guys some things that I have been working on with it, like showing you guys how to do the simple structures for the wings and internals. And I wasn't going to make this a 3D printed model, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So what I'm going to do is just talk about that with you guys and show you what I'm going to do. But before, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like the video. Also, if you can, watch, after you finish watching this video, if you can, watch another video of mine right after that. It really helps my channel grow when you do that. So if you can, go ahead and do that. All right, let's get started on this here now. All right, we have this Genesis glider here. And the actual model here, it has a 4-meter wingspan. So 4 meters is roughly 156 inches wingspan on her. And so it's going to be quite, well, the fuselage is not that long, but it is quite fat. And I think it's right around 48 or 50 inches, something right around there. And I've gone ahead and split all this up to print on my my new 3D printer. And I'll be doing that and showing you guys that a little later in this video. But I went ahead and put the wheels here also. And the glider itself has retractable landing gear. And for now, I'm not going to make them retractable. I'm just going to have them static. So they'll be functional as far as help they're used for landing the glider and stuff like that. But besides that, that's it. But maybe if I work on this more in the future, then I'll go ahead and make these retractable as well. And or if somebody wants to go ahead and make them retractable and provide the files to people for that, go ahead and do that as well. As you guys know, I'm giving away these files for this glider to anybody who wants them. All I'd ask you to do is just subscribe to my channel, and once you subscribe, just go ahead and send me an email saying that you want the files for this. So it'd be an STL file for not STL, but an F3D file for Fusion 360 users, and I'll go ahead and send a step STEP file for the SolidWorks people. And yeah, so let's look at this some more. And it's got a lot of space in here. Let me turn these bodies, turn the canopy. Turn this canopy off so I have a look inside here. Okay. Now, when you look down here, it's a lot of room down inside of this. So it's a big glider, I will say that. And what I'm thinking about doing to this is putting a motor up here, up front, and making this an electric glider, so I don't need a tow plane or something like that to get this thing up in the air. So yeah, so I'm going to just come down through here, center line, and put a propeller up here, and a motor back here, and etc. to fly this without needing a tow plane. Or if you guys who are fortunate enough to live where you have hills and all that things like that, where you can launch it by hand, that's even better. But for me, it's I don't live near any hills like that to launch this, so I'm going to have to just rely on a propeller and a motor up here on this. Now, this has drag brakes on the real model somewhere right in here. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to put those on here. I might, after I figure out how to set them up to get them to work properly, and maybe put those on here as well. and I'm going to, you know, just have the ailerons. And I'm not sure if the original, the real glider has flaps on it. Let me take a look here and see, does it? Let's see. Turn the canvases on. Okay. There's that, as you can see what I've done. And turn the canvases off again. See that? Turn those on, and let me turn the bodies off so you can see the actual glider itself here. And look at this from the top. Not really seeing. Let me turn the bodies off. Not seeing. No, it doesn't have flaps. It just has these. I think they're called drag. I'm not sure what they're called. Anybody knows what they are, just go ahead and leave them down in the comments and let me know. I know they pop up to slow the glider down, but I don't know their proper names. But okay, so all right. And again, if anybody wants the file for these for this, just go ahead and send me that email and just subscribe to the channel. And now what I'm going to do is show you the actual 3D printed model that I have so far that I printed with my new printer. So let's take a look at that. This is the actual 3D printed model itself. It's pretty big. As you can see, we've got a lot of space down in here for equipment and stuff. And it's pretty big. It's going to have 157, actually over 157 inch wingspan. It's going to be about just a little over 4 meters long, the wingspan would be. And we have a canopy here. If I can get this thing on here. Okay. Get that to sit like that. As you can see, it's a big airplane. But when it comes to 3D printing, I like to print big airplanes, not small airplanes. And where I live at, it gets hot here in the summertime, extremely hot. So I don't do a lot of 3D printed airplanes, but when I do, I like to use lightweight PLA and the high temp stuff. So, but this right now is just regular PLA, Polymakers PLA, just to get the a model of this so I can decide where to put stuff on this and everything. What I plan on doing is putting a motor up here. I'm going to go back in Fusion and cut this off up here and put a motor on here because I want to be able to just launch this without having a tow plane to pull it up in the air. And so I can fly at any time around and stuff like that. But also, this is just a portion of the vertical stab back here. The vertical stab is going to be quite high up here too, and it's going to be pretty cool. But I got my new 3D printer and I decided to go ahead and print this out just to see how fast it would take to do this. And believe it or not, this took less than 24 hours to do this, the canopy and this with my my new 3D printer, and so far I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And for those of you who want the files to this, just send me an email. Subscribe to my channel and just send me an email, and I'll send you if you're using Fusion, the F3D files, and if you're using SolidWorks, I'll send you the step file, STP files for this. So it's going to be pretty big. And also, I bought some a model that has I believe it's 3-meter wingspan glider, or 3 or 4 meters, because I wanted to look at the structures inside of how they reinforce the wings for the big wingspan, like how they did that. So there's no sense in me trying to reinvent something that works already, and me trying to design something that may not work, and the glider crashing and stuff like that. I'd just rather have something that I know that works, and I've got the files for that already, and I've been looking at how they got the structure inside to accept such a big wingspan on the plane. So yeah, but this is looking pretty cool. Also, I have to put the wheels on the bottom here too. When I was designing this, I didn't put the wheels on the bottom of it because I had not actually thought about printing it out or actually making it a flyable model. But since I'm going to make this a flyable model for you guys, and you guys can change the files and everything like you see fit, I'll go ahead and do that too, and put the wheels on the bottom of here. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video here. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment as well. And if you can, watch another video after this of mine, because it really helps the channel grow when you watch a video right after this one. And also, I invite you to join my Facebook group and my Patreon group, and it's the same name as my channel here. It's Cat. Well, you know the name of it. My mind's not thinking again right now. So actually, Cat Build Fly RC. Man, I don't know why in the world that's sometimes hard for me to remember. Oh well, anyway, we'll catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.